All right, hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Navi back again. Bonjour mes amis to my French speaking peeps. Oi to the band, to my Brazilian peeps. Um, Vasislos out there in Deutschland. Ni hao ma. To my peeps out in California, and Kedu to my Igbo speaking peeps. All right, let's get started with this. Uh, Basically, title Black Boycott Oscars. Really? Chris not asking Chris Rock not to host. Really? Uh, this is about the same as the black people voting Democratic all the time. Same as Democratic votes. That no matter what you do to black people, that is against their best interest. If you could get enough of the leadership or of enough sellout blacks to be liked by the majority, they will vote or do whatever for the people that are doing things against their best interest because we don't know how to look into anything and we don't know how to learn from mistakes. All right. Am I saying vote Republican? No, I'm not saying that either. How about let the white people decide what they want to be and make do our own thing? We don't need to be a part of their community. Matter of fact, most of what's going on in the white community that's popular have been stolen from the black community. Look at their dancing. Look at how they perform now. Justin Timberlake, um, the boy from Canada. I keep forgetting his name. Y'all help me with these names some of the time. All right. I mean, it's crazy. We let them steal our way of life, our way of entertainment, our way of expressing joy. All right. And then they end up not giving us credit for it. And then we want to get mad. All right. That's why are you trying to be a part of that community? So I got a clip and Ice Cube, he answered this very eloquent eloquently. And he's coming up after Janet Hubert. But Janet Hubert slams these clowns. All right. And I call them clowns. They're all sellouts. They're all sellouts. All these black dudes that said they wouldn't put on a dress, put on a dress. All right. They're all sellouts. It's, at least the old school actors and stuff like that, they knew. All right. And some of the old school ones tried to do for the community. Singleton. That's one, right? But these new crop of black actors and actresses, they do not look out for their own people. They don't look out for their own in the industry. All right. But they want the white establishment to recognize them. How do you want to be recognized when the establishment that you want to recognize you see that you don't even recognize your own? All right. There's no reason for anybody else to boycott anything because last I looked, none of these black folks that feel all butt hurt um, for being dissed at the Oscars did anything for the community, save maybe one, and that one don't care. All right, so I want y'all to take a listen at Janet Hubert and see what she had to say about it.
Blacktress Janet Hubert coming to you, not in a post, but sort of in a post. And I gotta say, I've been trying to figure out, do I really want to do this? And yeah, I do. I do. Today being the celebration of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday and hitting 60 years old, I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't give a kitty. I want to say something about Jada Pinkett Smith asking other actors, black black actors and actresses, to boycott the Oscars. First of all, Miss Thing, um, does your man not have a mouth of his own with which to speak? And the second thing is, girlfriend, there's a lot of shit going on in the world that you all don't seem to recognize people are dying, our boys are being shot left and right, people are hungry, people are starving, people are trying to pay bills, and you talking about some motherfucking actors in Oscars. And it just ain't that deep. And here's the other thing. For you to ask other actors and other black actresses and black actors to jeopardize their career, and they're standing in a town that you know damn well, you don't do that. And here's the other thing, they don't care. They don't care. And I find it ironic that somebody who has made their living and made millions and millions of dollars from the very people that you're talking about boycotting just because you didn't get a nomination, just because you didn't win. That is not the way life works, baby. Okay? And it's very suspect to me. And I seem to recall, 20, maybe 6, 7 years ago, 25, whatever it was. Look, I don't even remember, but I seem to remember at option time coming to you and saying, you know what, Will, you're the star of the show. Why don't we all get together? And with you, maybe we could get a little raise. Maybe the network, since you know the show is such a hit, and you being the star of the show, your influence would help us greatly, like they did on Friends, like white shows do. Remember that? Do you remember that? Because I do. Hmm. And your response to me was, my deal is my deal, and y'all deal is y'all deal. Well, karma must be a bitch, because now here you are. Here you are, you've had a few flumps. And you know, there are those out there who really deserved a nod, and Idris Elba was one of them. Lord have mercy. Beast of No Nation was incredible. That man is an incredible actor. You are not. Maybe you didn't deserve a nomination. I didn't think, frankly, you deserved a Golden Globe nomination with that accent, but you got one. And just because the world don't go the way you want it to go, doesn't mean that you go out and then you start asking people to stand up and sing, "We Shall Overcome" for you. You ain't Barack and Michelle Obama. And y'all need to get over yourselves. You have a huge production company that you only produce your friends, your family, and yourself. So you are a part of Hollywood. You are a part of the system that is unfair to other actors. So get real. Now, for those of you who say, Miss Huber, here she go, here she go being bitter. Bitches, please. It's not about being bitter. It's about being right. You know, some of us got mortgages to pay. We got bills to pay. We got bigger shit to worry about than the Oscars. The only Oscar I care about right now is Oscar Mayer Wiener with mustard and relish. And on that note, Black Christiana Huber signing off. Peace, baby.
You heard? All right. Before I get to Ice Cube, I would like to point out a couple of things. She's right. She is absolutely right. She's right about what happened with Will Smith and him. At the same time, the white people was banding together and got everybody a raise, right? Um, the Big Bang Theory, all the main actors and sub actors on the Big Bang Theory, all the main actors, they are all the highest paid actors right now. They did not start off that way. They realized that each person was an integral part of that show. And when it took off, when they renegotiated, everybody's getting paid. Everybody on that show is getting paid. You had the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and it's the same old attitude that sellout black people have always had. I got mine. Shame on them if they don't get theirs. You see what I mean? White people always knew that if we make it as a team, that no one person is that much weight more bigger than the other person to be without them. So let's help everybody else up. All right, let the guy that's the most popular get his due. But hey, let's raise everybody's profile. Let's raise everybody's income. Will Smith did not do that. And I'm surprised to hear that he is just about as bad as the industry they are coming against for exclusion. So you're practicing exclusion and then you want to boycott for exclusion. You don't have a leg to stand on. Now, this is funny. Straight out of Compton got an Oscar nomination. So here are the straight out of Compton nominations. It goes to the screenplay. That's right, the screenplay. Guess who wrote the screenplay? White people. So the only white people in the movie of Straight Outta Compton, which was about black people, put up by black people, produced by black people, directed by black people, they found a way to exclude all the black people, find the white people in the movie, and give them an Oscar. That is insidious. That is really insidious. That's a joke and that's funny, right? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this, and I want y'all to hear Ice Cube's take on it. But I want to go back to what Janet Hubert was saying. Man, that woman is fine. Man, I had a crush on her. I had a crush on Queen Latifah too, till she went south. But I digress. I digress. Um, shoot, Jill Scott too, until I digress. And India Ari, I digress again. Okay. All right, got that out the way. It ain't like I never had a chance with him, but anyway. All right, so let's get back to what I just digress because that woman is fine. Let me just point out. Y'all should have seen her in that one show when she was a dancer. That woman was fine. She still looked fine to me. All right, so y'all know I got a crush on her. But anyway, back to what I was saying. All right, so the screenplay was written by white men. That's the only thing in this movie that got an Oscar. And so we're going to come back to that, what this movie is in a minute, right? But I want y'all to hear Ice Cube's take on this. All right. This was an interview he did.
Ice Cube
Yay, yay.
in the building.
What's up, Ange?
Hi, Cube.
How you feeling?
I was on today. I don't know what I was doing on Kendrick's Twitter today, but I was on his Twitter and I saw him called you guys, you guys in general, NWA, the gatekeepers, which I thought was so that's been in my head. That's been in my head all day.
That's
when you
a cool
coming
name.
here today.
Yeah.
One of the gatekeepers.
I feel that.
Cube is in the building today.
And Kendrick is a new gatekeeper. You know, he keeping the tradition alive.
Yo, how about Kendrick at the White House? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
At the White House, and the president said that one of his favorite songs of the year last year was Kendrick's song, "The President of the United States."
That's sweet.
It's pretty great, right?
It is.
How far hip hop has come, because that wasn't happening when you when you first.
No,
started
not at all. We was on
popping.
watch list.
You were, right?
I remember Al Gore, Tipper Gore, his wife, was coming
I remember
after us.
that.
PMRC, Parents Resource Music, something.
It was dope to see all that. I'm so sorry. I would never do this in the middle of an interview, but my son never calls me at this time, and this is the third time back.
You got it. Yeah, pick it up.
Nico, are you okay? What's up? Baby, I'm in an interview. I'm gonna call you back, okay? Okay, bye.
Hey, y'all, I feel her on that.
I've been looking everywhere. I can't find it.
Have you ever heard my son call? My son has never called during my show. This is like a rare occurrence. So the first time I put him to voice, but by the third time, I'm like, well, hold up. He just got home from school. Maybe something happened. The bus. I don't know. Let me just. He talking about there's a box here. I just want to know if I could open it because it looks like it might be sneakers. Boy, if you don't get the fuck off my box.
It's emergency. Can y'all go run in there and get her? Tell her son is on the line.
My child is in my packages is the problem.
Yeah,
anyway.
It don't matter if your name on it or not. They like,
they want
look
everything
good.
you got, Cube.
Especially with me. You know, people send me all kind of stuff, you know. Nikes. People just send me all kind of cool stuff.
Yes, your
If
boy
it's a
probably,
video game
but
that's out or
your
new.
boy probably gets his own now, right?
Yeah, my
Your
middle
son.
son. I'm talking
Yeah.
about my youngest son. He want to
On
open
you.
everything.
He's
Everything is already open when I get there. He's like, "Hey, Warner Brothers sent you this." Like, whoa.
Get about my
Back yeah, man. Buy my mix, man.
How old is he?
15.
Oh, he's 15.
Yeah, if your name ain't on it, don't open it.
Wait, so your youngest is 15?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
They're going to be out the house soon.
One of them is out the house, and then I got 3 there. So.
But soon they'll all be in like college and.
Don't say that. I don't want them to go.
Really? You're one of
Nah.
those parents?
Yep.
I'm going to be one of those
We got
parents.
enough money. Y'all can stay here with us.
I would think, like forever?
As long as they want.
Really?
Yeah, as long as they want.
I love your family dynamic. It's one of my favorite. The thing about you that's always been so dope to me is that you've crossed all these different lines, but you're always still who you are. Like, I don't feel like I watch Cube on a TV show and you're acting any different than the Cube we know from hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that and how you carry your family is just, it's been so dope to see over these years.
I vowed to myself that I wouldn't lose myself in this business. That I'm gonna always be me, know who I am, have that, I guess that center.
Everybody says that though. Everybody says I'm gonna keep not lose myself, but people do still.
Yeah,
it's your family.
It
right?
got to be a commitment. Yeah, it's my family. And I stay grounded, and nothing is too small for me to do.
You seem to not play the game too, because I was seeing you on interviews. People have been asking you about the awards, because a lot of people feel that Straight Outta Compton got slighted.
It did
by the Globes.
It did,
and the Academy. Well, the Academy Awards got one for screenplay.
Yeah,
you would have liked to see more, I guess.
I mean, I think we deserve Best Picture, and especially by them leaving 2 categories out. Is like they usually pick 10 movies. They only picked 8 this year. Because
they couldn't find 2 more, or because they changed it?
I have no idea.
Oh, see, but that's the thing, Cube. You probably don't play the game. Because isn't there a whole Hollywood game that you have to play? You have to take the pictures. You have to show up at the events.
I mean, I do what I'm supposed to do to promote the project.
Right.
I just I ain't gonna kiss no ass.
Right.
For nothing.
Right.
So, maybe that is the problem, or maybe we should have put a slave in Straight Outta Compton. I think that's where we messed up.
Wow.
That's where we messed up.
Just one random slave.
Just one random slave
for
the Academy members to recognize us as a real black movie.
I saw somebody, I think it was TMZ, said that too, that they were saying that only the white people who on Straight Outta got nominated, which was some of the writers, I guess. Some of the writers.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that as well? You feel like it's a race thing, or do you feel like it's a hip hop thing?
Both.
Really?
Both. It's both. So it is what it is, and the thing about it is that does not define us, or that award is cool. It's cool to be recognized, but people recognize this movie back in August when it did $200 million at the box office. So people love this movie. People can see this movie over and over again.
You see? See what I'm talking about? Ice Cube was keeping it real. I wanted y'all to hear at least the whole first part of it, and I have more to say about that interview. That'll be in another video, right? Newfound respect for Ice Cube, right? But anyway, I would like I'm gonna play it in its entirety, and I'll have comments after that in my next one I put up. But here's the thing: should Chris Rock boycott the Oscars? Are they paying him? Bottom line, should he give up hosting? Is Spike Lee starting some SH? Right? Spike Lee, in his defense, he's kind of the militant wing of the black directors in Hollywood, and his movies are geared towards us, and he make quality film, right? Like Chirac, I don't agree with his premise about the whole thing. I did a video on that, but still, he tackles black issues. All right, so I don't see him as a sellout. I can't see him making a slave movie or any other kind of movie like that, right? And so, I got respect for him. Chris Rock, Chris Rock stayed kind of true to himself, true to his comedy roots. And even though his way of thinking is crossover kind of thinking, he still think of it from the perspective of a black man in his position. And no, he hasn't worn a dress, right? So he hasn't really sold out. He's making it on the intellect that he puts in his comedy. All right. And so basically he's very observant about what he sees. And that's basically it. All right. So a lot of people don't realize that when you get into the entertainment field, you are not independent. You belong to Hollywood. You're their slave. They can determine whether you will or will not work in that town again, so to speak. All right. All you gotta do is piss one of them white people off. If they want to, if somebody want to get you up the booty, they could do that. It's hard to do that with a comedian and a militant like I have here. So you have a militant like director in the ilk of Singleton, and then you have a comedian, right? And the comedians, they can make their thing going stand up because people will come and see them. All right, actors and actresses different, singers, writers, hip hop artists different, because you have to make record deals, you have to make deals. All right. It ain't like you're Chrisette Michelle. You could just go, well, I'm gonna just go on tour, and people will come see you because you have some singing talent. All right. And when you look at the two individuals that you have here, they made it to where they are in their own way, and they pretty much did it doing their own thing. Spike Lee started from his own credit cards. All right. And like I said, Chris Rock, as a comedian, stand up, getting booed before people was laughing at him. So here's my final thoughts. We Negroes need to do our own thing and stop looking for the approval of white people in everything that we do. We forget that we need to get the approval of our own community as in being a good thing. Like music we consider good music now is good music is because it was a good thing back then. Earth, Wind, and Fire, they put out some good stuff. All the nasty, rotten, jacked up mess that they put out that made a lot of money, one hit wonders. Okay, they don't make it. All right. Black white people, the Oscars will, and like Ice Cube said, they're good about giving Oscars to maids. So they gave it to a maid. If you play a maid, Gone with the Wind, all the other maids since, or a whore, Halle Berry, slut whore, a butler, a slave, or a corrupt cop, they'll give you an Oscar. Now, Denzel Washington was a better actor, in my opinion, in Ali than playing a corrupt cop. But Ali sent the message that his dad was killed by the KKK white people, and that was part of why how Malcolm X became Malcolm X. That was part of his strength, who his father was. Oh, you can't have that kind of message. Idris Elba, right? A good actor, nice strong lead in good films. Good a strong black man in good films. Oh, you can't have that. The movie Malcolm X, okay, militant is all get out. That pointed out some truths that woke up a lot of black people and instilled black pride in people. All right. So Spike Lee Noor did Um, Denzel Washington can get anything for that, and that was a good movie. But then again, it's Malcolm X. It's about us, not about them. Sidney Poitier, one of the first good, great actors, crossover actors. All right, Cicely Tyson, early years. All right, so the way I look at it, straight out of Compton and Ice Cube, you in good company. And he hit the nail on the head. If the goal is to be successful and make money, then why is there a need for black people to feel like they need an award from any other white establishment? You don't even need it from the black establishment. These BET awards and all the black award shows, um, they need to kick bricks. They need to just kick the bricks, right? The only award that you need is the box office. That's how we show our appreciation. And if we buy it when it come out on video and play it in our homes and stuff like that, that's a mark of appreciation. All right. So all due respect to people like Spike Lee and Ice Cube and Chris Rock and all the rest of you sellouts, cry, cry, cry all you want, but you don't deserve crap from nobody. Sellouts. With that said, I'm out.